Hello. Today, I'm off to East Midlands Comic Con in Nottingham. We're going to get in the car in about like 5 minutes. There's a couple of people that are tempting me. They're doing like signings and things like that. But at the minute, I'm doing photo shoots with Gemma Redgrave, who is Kate Lethbridge Stewart on Doctor Who. Anita Dobson, who is Mrs. Flood / Thorani, also in Doctor Who. That's quite exciting. Currently, actually, I was just watching the Doctor Who Unleashed, the 20 Years of New Who episode. I'm not really sure what it's going to be like, because I only went to my first Comic-Con, like, literally, God, like 2 weeks ago today, maybe? Guys, did you know that I met David Tennant? Look at my Pookie, my baby. So I've only ever been to London MCM. So I'm quite nervous because I just don't know what it's going to be like. Obviously London was very big, had a lot to see. But I don't know what Nottingham will be like, because surely it's going to be a lot smaller, do you know what I mean? But we'll see, I suppose. I'm going to try and limit myself on my spending today. But I know that's not going to happen. So I'm kind of nervous for that. I'm just wearing blue jeans and a like black, whatever you call this kind of top.
Get out the fucking way, Van. Sorry for swearing.
You never apologise, is that because the camera's on?
Yeah.
Right, we're having a look to see how much it is to meet the man that Mum likes. Well,
I want to meet all of them, though.
Well, yeah, you do quite like. But would he be your top pick?
No, but it would probably be Anita Dobson. Angie Watts. How can you not want to meet Angie Watts?
So I'm now here. It was chucking it down outside, so I didn't update for a while. But I'm just walking around like all the little stalls and things at the minute, seeing if they've got anything that I'm interested in. All of the autographs and things are cash. I'm still not entirely sure where on earth the photo shoots are, but I'm going to work that out at some point. Sorry. Because I think my first photo shoot's in like genuinely half an hour. Yeah. And when I got there and I was looking at everybody, I was actually thinking, yeah, I do want some. And like, for example, I've got a photo shoot with Anita Dobson, but my mum was a really big fan of EastEnders, so she kind of she wanted to meet her, but it was too expensive for her. So I'm going to see if I can get an autograph for my mum. And then there was like a couple other people, so that's the plan at the minute. I'm just waiting for her to come back with money, because it was too far a walk to the cash point that I can use, because I don't have a physical card. Currently on the hunt for some Doctor Who Funkos, but it's not looking overly likely. They had quite a few at London, but they were just really overpriced. Oh, okay, I found a little Doctor Who stall. This might be the place. Far too indecisive for this. Ooh.
Very nice. Yeah. Very nice.
I now have the 10th Doctor Sonic, however it doesn't work. That was a very good stall, but I will say £20 for a Sonic that doesn't work isn't exactly what I wanted to hear. Oh, we found another. Oh my god. I had this when I was a kid. I literally bought this the other day, which is quite cool. What else have they got? 12th Doctor. Oh fuck, okay. I might have to get this. So I did just spend £70 at that little store, which is quite scary. They actually do have... Oh god. Oh no, this could be where I spend quite a lot of money.
That's fine.
I've never seen them all in person like this. I feel like on a normal day I would have been really willing to pay that much for all of those, but it was just the timing, I suppose. I've just spent £100, so someone's dressed as River Song and I love it. So I've just met Gemma and Anita. It was really fun. Anita was really chatty actually. She wanted to know all about my tattoos, which was quite cute. And obviously I'll be going and getting her autograph in a little bit. Ooh, that Rose and 10 is really cool. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm just off to collect the pictures now. I mean, I don't know how quickly they get them through. Okay, so she said it'll be like a 30-minute wait if we've just had it done, which is fair enough. I think I was just so used to how London Comic Con did it so quickly. Met a few people. I'll insert the pictures and stuff now, but currently in the line to get Anita's autograph, but the line is so long. I can see why, because she was brilliant in Doctor Who. But like, she's got bigger lines than the doctors that are here, which I do think is quite funny. I've also bought even more things, but I'll probably do like a haul or something when I'm at home. So they've got these like script copies of a bunch of different stuff. And there's a giant Chewbacca. I might have a look and see if I want any of them. So I think it's officially time to call it a day and go home. But I've got plenty of things, and I got the main thing that I wanted to get today, which was the Rose Tyler Funko Pop, so that I can get it signed in July. So I'm pretty pleased with it. I got plenty of autographs and things like that, so sorted. It's been many hours. Also, sorry if you can hear my dog whining. She's waiting for her dinner from my mum. My mum's like in the kitchen sorting our food, so they know they're this soon, still whining. I've got this problem, which is partially why my room's always a state, in which I will buy all these collectible items and whatever, and then I will just leave them in the bag and just not put them anywhere. So I'm sorting that tonight. This is one of the first things I picked up. It is the 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver. We had to change the batteries and things like that, and it works. However, it doesn't like do a slidey up thing. I can put like my nail in here and make it do it. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, it's because I've shifted it. Hang on, bear with. So yeah, I can do that, but it also just pops right out, which is semi-annoying, but we're going to try and find a way to fix that. But we think that's because it's actually a pen, which he didn't tell me when I bought it. I thought it was just a sonic screwdriver. But that's fine, because I actually don't have this in my collection. I used to when I was a kid. And then I like grew out of Doctor Who for a while. Now obviously back. But I grew out of it, so that's why. The next thing, well, this is not the next thing I actually got, but I bought the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. She pops up. You kind of have to like, so there's like a button in here. There's like a button in here that you have to press when it's popped up. And this is like not attached very well, like it can just slide off. I'm not going to do it, but it can just slide off. But so if you push that, it does it, but then also this button. And I also had this as a kid. This was my favourite toy as a child, so that's quite fun that I now have it again. I bought an out-of-box version, so this was £35, and obviously this is what, probably over 10 years old, but the in-box was like £75 because I don't think they made many of the 11th Doctors, or at least they didn't keep making them like they do with the others. So And I think that's purely because Capaldi's was like the same thing, which does go nicely with this that I bought at Comic-Con in London. This is a Lego replica. It came in like a little kit of the 11th Doctor's Sonic. This is the comparison. To be fair, they've done a really good job. Next, I bought this action figure of Missy. I do love my action figures. In fact, let's stick on the theme with action figures because I bought another one. So this, based on what he said, is the America exclusive Doctor in the cowboy hat, the 11th Doctor from, is it the Impossible Astronaut, I think? But yeah, it's also not new in box, like it is taped up, and I'm fine with that, but I do feel it is a bit deceiving. But it was only £15, and to be fair, for an America exclusive, that's fair enough that it's been opened, so. So these were all £2 each. You're not really going to be able to see them, and only the Weeping Angel stands up, I think. Yeah. Hold on, let me get them out of the bag. So these were like labelled as £2, but they don't make any noise when they're meant to, but they do. So yeah, so that's quite cool. Peter Capaldi.
Stay calm. Just one question. Do you happen to know how to fly this thing?
Matt Smith, who I'm only just now realising, why is he in a dress? Like, there's his feet and there's where his shirt ends. I don't know, but unfortunately this is the only one that doesn't work. And if you know me, you'll know that 11 is my favourite. So that's frustrating. We have David. Oh, that's just his Sonic. Yeah, for some reason his is really sped up. But for £2, like, each, I'm not complaining. And then I've just dropped that, I'll pick that up later. But because I'd spent over £5, they also gave me a free spin on this wheel, and I got I don't know, it was like an anime poster. I've never really been interested in anime, but I think I'm gonna give it to my cousin. And I wasn't gonna deny anything that was free. So this is from a Harry Potter. This is from a Harry Potter mystery bag. This is Death Eater masking tape. That was quite cute. And then we have 9 packs of Battle in Time Invader. Doctor Who cards from like 2009 or something. I don't know because it says 2004 on, but I know they're not 2004. Really excited to open those. Next we have this bag, which was basically like Funko items. Some were bundled together and then some were just like the big Funko Pops on their own. So it was like a £5 per pop. They were all out of box. So a £5 per pop or 5 for 20. So I got Stan Shumpike. Now this is a pop that I've actually been searching for a long time, but every version of him I find is really expensive. So to get him for like £4 out of box was really cool. This is Nearly Headless Nick. Like, the detailing on his outfit and everything is just insane, and I love it. I take a lot of my Funkos out of the box anyway, not all of them, but I do take quite a few out. So I don't care if they're out of box, like I'm not one way or the other, like I do anything. There was, from the Funko Mystery Minis collection, they grouped like them in 2s. Harry on the Quidditch team, and with him came Cedric. God, that's really overexposed. And in the next set, we had a Dementor, and we also had Mad-Eye Moody or Barty Crouch Jr., whichever you prefer. And then finally, we have Flare and Crumb. So yeah, that's what I got from the Funko Pops sort of section. can't wait to put these up on that empty space of wall. We have a Spider-Man, is it across or into? Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse poster. And these were 2 for £10. And then the second one I got was Asylum of the Daleks, which, oh god, the glare. But this is like one of my favourite episodes of all time because my like 3 favourite companions are in it. So that's a good angle. But yeah. So that's everything I did and everything I got at East Midlands Comic Con this year. Hope you enjoyed watching. Don't really know what to say. I feel like I never actually outro vlogs. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Katie Kisses.